Yes, get him, get him. We secured 3 points against Everton. We won 1-0 at home against Everton. And this is a result I didn't expect really, because I thought it was going to be a draw. I thought it was going to be a 0-0 draw because of how David Moyes sets up Everton, low block and all of that. And we've been struggling to score goals recently. And just look at what Enzo Maresca did here. Credit to him for picking the team that he went with today, because Caicedo was playing as right back, inverting into midfield. Lavia started. Madueke played as a left winger, and Pedro Neto played as a right winger. Now, we know Pedro Neto can play both sides, but he's much better on the right hand side. And Madueke normally plays on the right hand side, but he took the risk today to play him on the left hand side. And he done well. Madueke done actually well today. Neto done well. Everyone done well in the team today. Even Sanchez, making save after save after save. It was similar to the Bournemouth game, where he kept us into the game. He secured the 3 points for us because of the saves he made. It was a similar situation today. That's the thing about Robert Sanchez. We all can agree that he is a top shortstopper. The problem that we have with Robert Sanchez is the mistakes he makes in the game that leads to us conceding goals. The decision making sometimes isn't there for Sanchez, but we all can't deny he's a top shotstopper. That's what Sanchez always had in his bag, and he had a good game today. No mistakes from him. Levi Colwill and Chalobah solid at the back as well. And this is what Lavia does when he comes into the team. He frees up so much people, because now we had Cucurella even moving up forward. He could attack. You could have seen that old Cucurella where he has that freedom on the left hand side, where he can bomb up, he can go into midfield a little bit, he can overlap, underlap, all those things, because he doesn't have to now worry so much on the defensive side, because there is cover in the Romeo Lavia and Caicedo as well. And this is the importance of having Lavia into the team. And we've been missing this all season from Romeo Lavia. We've seen this similar starting 11 against Aston Villa. And for me, it's still our best performance of the season. It's still the best performance of the season. Enzo, Caicedo and Lavia just works in the midfield. It just works because it frees up Enzo Fernandez as well, for him to have a little bit more of a free role. He doesn't have to worry much about tracking back to defend. So he's just looking forward where the guys are in, looking for those passes, and that's what you want Enzo Fernandez to do, because he is one of our most creative players in the team, apart from Cole Palmer. So everything was very, very well worked today. Credit to Maresca again, for picking the team, taking the risk, for putting Madueke on the left hand side. And it worked out. Madueke played very well on the left hand side. Maybe this is something that we can do going forward. Playing Pedro Neto on the right, Madueke on the left. Let's see what happens in the next game. And probably go with a similar lineup against Liverpool, because I'm sure Liverpool will beat Tottenham tomorrow, and probably will be the champions of the Premier League. And when they play us, we'll have to give them a guard of honor, which I rather prefer, because Tottenham, they are proper bottle jobs. They'll probably lose against Liverpool tomorrow, and Liverpool will win the league tomorrow if they beat Tottenham. And then we can play a Liverpool that's not 100% locked in, focused, on the Premier League anymore, because they will be celebrating their Premier League title win. So there will be points to take from Liverpool coming next week. And if you look at the Premier League table at the moment, Newcastle are playing Ipswich. Ipswich are a man down. So in Newcastle are leading 1-0. A penalty scored by Isak. So this is telling you already that Newcastle will beat Ipswich. I don't see Ipswich coming back, getting a draw or even beating Newcastle with 10 men down. With playing with 10 men, sorry. And it's fine by me, because now we're 2 points behind Newcastle. We still need to play Newcastle. We're 1 point behind Man City with the same amount of games played. And we have to look now to Nottingham Forest on Thursday, what they will do against Brentford. But it's looking good, people. It's looking good. We can make Champions League football if the players continue to give everything, up until the last game of the season. Just grind it out. Shit, that was a win. I'll take it. I'll take it. I said it before. As long as we just win, I don't care how we do it. Even if we win by our own goal, I'll take it. I'll be shameless about it because I don't want to watch Conference League again next season. I don't want us to even be in the Europa League next season because it's the same achievement that we achieved last season. That's why we're in this position that we are now. Because if Man City didn't lose to Man United, we would have been playing Europa League now this season. I don't want to play Europa League next season. I want to be in the Champions League. Use this in Wednesday nights. This team needs that. They need it so that they can see, how is it to play on the big stage. To get that experience on how to play on the big stage going forward. But anyway, people, that's my match reaction. Like I said, I'm super happy for this 3 points. We won, we kept the clean sheet once again. That's big positives that we can take out from this game. Big positives. And it's all now to see what Liverpool does tomorrow against Tottenham. And then we play them next week. So, yeah, let's see what happens, people. In a bit, people. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.